Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Intro to Medical Assisting, HLSC 3000. I am Miss Hunter, and I want to welcome you all to the course and provide you all with an overview for my expectations, what we will be accomplishing in this course, and just go over some of our assignments and things like that. So thank you for watching this video. I do want to show you eCourseWare and how this course is set up. We will be working through this course asynchronously. I will be hosting Zoom meetings probably once a week to answer questions, to help you guys get through it. However, you will not be required to attend these Zoom meetings. They will be more for check-ins, make sure everyone's on track. And I will post recordings of these meetings. I will send Zoom invitations on the course news for you guys to attend those. But again, they'll kind of be like office hours and opportunities for you to ask questions, especially when assignments start becoming due, things like that, so you can check in, make sure that you're on track, let me answer questions. If we need to review any content, if I see you guys struggling, I might say, hey, today we're going to talk about this. So it's just a good opportunity for us to actually get a little time together. But for the majority of this course, you'll be working through it on your own, completing quizzes and all of that. So we have our Getting Started module here for you, and it's important that you take the time to read thoroughly through this, okay? I'm not going to read it all to you. You all have it here, so take some time to become familiar with this Getting Started module. You'll find your course overview here. You will find our course syllabus. Y'all, the syllabus has answers to almost every question that you will have. So please, please, please read the course syllabus. It's so important. It's kind of like our contract for what I expect from you guys as the students, but also what you can expect from me as the instructor. Also, almost just as important as the syllabus is our weekly schedule and assignments. It is broken down week by week with the expectations for what you should be working on that week. And it's super important that you follow this. There are a few weeks in this course that nothing is due. However, that means that something big is due the following week. So that means you should be working on it that week, right? It's not just a free week. So please be sure to follow that, because in this weekly breakdown, even if something's not due, it tells you what you should be working on. A little bit of information about me and how you can contact me as the instructor. Some tips on how to be successful in this course, and then please add an introduction. I like to get to know all of my students. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get to know you quite as well since we are virtual, but I would like to meet you and kind of put some things together with your name. I'm going to just show you what a normal module kind of looks like. This week you should be started on Module 1. This is introducing you to the field of medical assisting, as well as talking about some legal and ethical considerations for the medical assistant. So this follows chapters 1, 2, 6, and 7 in your textbook. For each module, you'll find a lecture page. So this web page is going to include your lecture. A lot of times they have videos. Sometimes it's me lecturing. Sometimes they're videos that I've found that are really helpful in covering the content. And so you'll find those. You'll find some supplemental articles sometimes. So here you see our scope of practice for medical assistants in both Tennessee and Mississippi. We have 2 other lecture pages here because this is kind of a larger module. Then following all of your lecture content, once you've read your chapters, watched your lecture content, read over any of the supplemental materials, then you'll have a quiz for each module. They're 10-question quizzes, and you will have unlimited attempts to complete these quizzes. These are for you to use as study tools, right? I want you to perform well on the exams. I want you to actually learn the material. So I want you to take these quizzes as many times as you need to grasp an understanding of the content, and your highest score will be recorded. And then not every module, but a lot of our modules have discussion board posts. I have very thorough guidelines for my discussion board posts, so please review those. If you go up to your discussions, you'll see we have some general discussions. This is where you can ask questions for your course. The introductions is not going to be graded, so this is just an area for us to get to know each other. And then you'll see here under graded discussions that all of those guidelines, what I'm looking for, those expectations are listed there. So please read over that, because there are constraints for words, number of words I need you to write, how many responses you have to make to other students, and that's all listed here. Okay, so be sure to take a look at that, especially when you're composing your first discussion board post, because you don't want to have points taken away for missing some of those expectations and not knowing. All right, so going back here to content, you'll see that modules 1 through 6 are up now. The rest of the modules will be up soon. Just turning everything over to virtual learning is taking a little time, so bear with me, but it will all be available before you make it that far. And just to go through some of the bigger items in this course, we've already talked about quizzes. We've talked about discussion board posts. There are a few other assignments throughout this course. We will have a patient health history assignment, and you can find more information about that in the syllabus here, as well as the grading rubric. So this link will give you the assignment and tell you how it will be graded. So as we get into that module, you learn about a patient health history, it will make more sense. But know that that's already up here. All those expectations are already listed for you guys. We have a diagnostic imaging assignment. Here you'll be choosing a diagnostic imaging study, and then developing a one-page write-up, kind of a instructional sheet for a patient. It's going to tell them what the study is, how they can prepare for it, are there any risks, all of that information. And there will also be, the rubric is on eCourseWare for your review. Then, probably the least favorite of the students is our group nutrition project. But guys, this is super important. Even though we're working virtually, it's important to learn how to work well with one another and how to put something together as a team. This day and age, we have all different companies working virtually, and they still have groups and meetings and teamwork, right, that they have to accomplish. So I want you guys to take this in stride and understand that it's not for me to be tough or to just be annoying as an instructor. It's important to learn how to work together, even though we're working online. So you will be assigned to a group. Those assignments are listed in the group tab. Again, we will have more information on this as we get closer to completing this project, but you will be assigned a diet and a group. And then you guys will put together a PowerPoint presentation or develop a flyer, however you want to choose to put that together. PowerPoints usually work better, but you'll answer a bunch of questions about the type of diet that you will be assigned. There are 3 exams in this course. They will be 50 questions each. You will only have one attempt to complete the exam. You have a 60-minute time limit for these. They are listed in eCourseWare. They are set up just like the quizzes, except for the time constraints, the attempts, and the amount of questions, of course. And there will be 3, and they'll tell you exactly which content will be covered in each of those exams. As the exams get closer, I will let you guys know more information on these. I also usually post an exam review, and usually they're Kahoots. So you play the Kahoot game to kind of review for the exam, and then you can take the exam. So those are our big ticket items here in this course. Start looking over these, right? So you'll be familiar with these assignments so they don't just, kind of jump out at you in the middle of the semester. So review the syllabus, again, super important. Purchase your textbook if you haven't already done so. And please, please, please ask me any questions that you have. Reach out to me by email. If you have lots of questions, I'll be happy to jump on a Zoom call with you. I want you all to do well this semester and not struggle through this course. So please let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and I'll be happy to answer you. All right, guys, let's get started and have a great fall semester.